KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're in Saudi Arabia. Delighted to be joined by the beast himself,
Yes.
Andrew TABITI. How are you, sir?
Doing good, living.
Yeah?
Yes.
When did you get to Saudi?
I got to Saudi probably a week ago. I believe it was last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday.
Okay.
So it's been, Saudi's been real cool. People have been treating us well. What I heard in the media was the opposite of, so I didn't expect, hospitality. So it was real cool.
It's interesting because obviously when the fight was announced to take place here in Saudi, a lot of people kind of had raised eyebrows and were like, why is it going there? And
Right.
But we're like 4 days away from the fight now, and it is happening here, and I think it's worked out pretty well so far.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Now, you've been out in camp, obviously, with Anthony Joshua in
Yep.
Sheffield for the last sort of 4 weeks or so.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to go into kind of specific sparring details, but can you just kind of give us a summary of how that's been for you?
It's been real good. The bounce back with for me and also AJ been real good. AJ's been looking strong, looking sharp, fast. When I spar him, it seemed like he's taking a little slickness, and you know what I'm saying. And we helping each other grow and build. And I believe he's gonna. I believe he's gonna win this fight. I believe he's underrated. Underrated. And I believe he's gonna beat Ruiz this time.
Obviously, you're a cruiserweight, but you would have sparred many heavyweights in
Right.
your career. How does kind of Joshua compare? How does his power compare to anyone else you've faced sparring-wise?
Man, he's he's real hard. It's been some couple shots. I'm like, okay, what I'm saying. I have to make sure I stay alert. But also he's fast. People don't give him the credit, but he's a lot faster and technical than what I thought. So you got to just be in there to see from the outside. It might not seem that way, but when you get in there with him, he's a lot more faster than what people think.
People always kind of love to talk up the rumours in heavyweight sparring. There's so much speculation over the years, especially regarding Anthony Joshua about, this guy dropped him and that guy dropped him and he dropped this guy, etc. But this is heavyweight boxing, heavyweight sparring.
Right.
This stuff goes on, it happens. I'm not saying specifically so-and-so dropped Anthony Joshua. I'm saying that it's heavyweight sparring. So surely this kind of stuff is expected to happen. Is it?
Yeah, it's definitely expected to happen, but it's happened. In a fight, anybody can get dropped. But there's rumors about Joshua getting dropped. I haven't seen it, so it's not true. Not true. He's been doing real good of hitting and not getting hit, and that's the boxing. He's doing real good. But anybody dropping him, nah, I haven't seen that.
After the first Andy Ruiz fight, he come under a bit of criticism over a lot of different things, and it seems like this camp he's kind of had to keep his head down and concentrate more kind of possibly on technical aspects. Like I said, I'm not asking you to tell us what changes, but I'm assuming there has been changes that have been made in camp that you would notice from a previous camp, but from this camp, you can surely know that there has been changes made. Is that fair to say?
I'm pretty sure that his team came with a game plan. I don't really know. That's what his coaches. But it's definitely a game plan they come with to beat Ruiz. To me, I believe it's real simple. When you look at the first fight, I think the first 3 rounds he was boxing real good. He's boxing Ruiz real good. Ruiz was kind of hesitant to coming inside. I believe Anthony Joshua dropped him like a right hand, uppercut, left hook. He dropped him, but with Anthony Joshua, he made a mistake by trying to after he got back up, trying to knock him out, try to get him out of there. And when it comes to heavyweight boxing, you can't do that. Especially when you fight a Mexican fighter like Ruiz, he's used to coming in and trading. So he just one mistake can cost the fight. And Anthony Joshua, he knows that, and he's growing from that. It's experience. And this time around, I believe that he could. He's definitely going to beat him. He's too big, man. Too big, too smart. He's good. He's really underrated. Like he's a good fighter. Yeah.
Okay, we've got 4 days to find out. It's going to be crazy here in Saudi Arabia.
I'll put my money on Anthony Joshua.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
All day long, all day long.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that because I'm here sparring. I'm like, yeah, he really got power. He's really, really fast, man. It's just, you know, that's what I see. So, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about you. Yeah, not the best night of obviously your career. You've suffered your first defeat to Dorticus in the World Boxing Super Series. Have you had time to kind of reflect on kind of an unfortunate kind of period in your career now?
Yeah, you know, just have to, you know, do the bounce back. You know, it's a fight. It's the fight game, though. Things happen, and you know, I'm just trying to keep going forward and stay positive. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know there's probably stuff that you could talk about, do want to talk about, but you won't talk about. So, is it just a case of now moving on from there and kind of looking to the future?
Yeah, that's basically the case. You know, it's some things happen in the fight that you know that cost me the, you know, the lose, but I try to move on from it, and you know, God has a better plan for me. You know, that's supposed to meant to happen, and you know, now it's time for me to go forward. And I'm just ready to prove to the world that I'm one of the best. You know, still, and you know, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Have you got a potential date when you could be fighting next?
No, not yet.
No.
So hopefully, after this Saudi trip, we have something going on, something big.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, Andrew, thank you very much for your time. Have you got anything else you'd like to add or say?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate
no problem. I'm sure we'll catch up with you in the week anyway.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, top
Thank you.
Is
man.
special.